Hi guys, today we are going to continue our core Java session 2. Already we have done one core Java video session already, so that is there in my YouTube link. So if you want, you people can go through my first video using that link. Okay. Yes. Now this is the second session for our core Java. We got one of the feedback from our viewers. They're having a little concern about path variable, how to set the path variable. Okay, we can see here that path variable, how we can set once again, and I will give more information about the purpose of path variable and everything. Okay. Yes. Last class we have seen on small program how to write a small Java program and how to compile and how to run the program also we have seen, and installation also we have seen. So we have installed JDK software, right? So JDK is a Java developer kit. So that is available in the Oracle website. From there we have to download and install that installation steps and all we have seen. Okay, now we can see once again how to set the path variable and what is the purpose of the path variable and everything. Okay. Yes. Now see this, we have written the code Java sing just like only one line of code inside this in the public method, right? So this is there in my hard drive where it is. See, my first .java is my first Java program. That is where it is inside our d:" Java sample directory. Okay. Then we have installed JDK, that is available under program files, Java in this directory that is installed. Okay. But we have compiled yesterday, last video, using the command, what Java command we have used to compile our .java file. So in the command prompt we have used Java C and first .java. So we have used this command to compile our .java. What is the purpose of compilation? The compilation purpose is to convert our .java file into .class file. That is the purpose of this compilation. Then who will do the compilation? Java compiler. Then how will you start the Java compiler? Using the Java C command, right? Using the Java C command. Now see, observe here one thing. Our application, otherwise Java software, is installed in program files, and our .java file is sitting in our hard drive. How it is taking that file and how it is compiling, that is very important now. Okay, that is very important now. See this. So last class we have compiled. I am going, see, this is one shortcut way to go inside our program where we have stored Java samples. Here we have stored, right? See, if you click, if you type cmd, it will come here. Now see, I am going to compile my .java once again. Okay, first .java. Now it is saying, this is already we have seen, it is saying Java is not recognized as an internal or external command, which means our operating system is not recognizing what is Java C. Yeah. So this is a Windows machine. The Windows machine not recognizing this command, right? Okay. That's why what we did is we set the path variable inside the environment variable of our system. Path is a system variable. Otherwise, we can say path is what? One of the system variable. Okay. Now see, I am going inside this is also we have seen already, but anyhow, I'm repeating the same thing again for you people. Okay. So I'm going inside my system. Sorry, inside the system where it is, this is PC property. Okay. Now see advanced settings and environment variables. So I have removed that path. This is the path already. This path variable already is there. I'm going to edit now. See here, I removed that exactly our Java path. Where is the Java path exactly? So our Java path is C:program files. What is that? C:"program files Java. Here only inside the JDK. Here only our exact Java installation path. Okay, here only we have installed. Here I removed that one very beginning. If you are installing freshly JDK software in your system, that will not be available as part of this path setup. Then as a developer, we have to set our own. See, these are all the path already available in the system, Windows system. We know very well, right? So there are so many path will be configured by default when you are installing a Windows operating system in our machine. Okay, these are all the default path, but our JDK path is not available here. There are two ways we can set up the path. So two ways we can set up the path. Okay, which path? Java path. Okay, sorry, our JDK path. Okay, see here, this is one in Windows command. Echo is what? Echo is one type of window command. See, I am asking definition of our path variable. If you put like this, echo path, it will give all the path which is configured inside our system. These many paths are already available as part of our system. If you want to set a new path along with this path, then see, I'm going to set, this is one way to set the path. Set path equal to percentage path. What is that? Percentage path. See, what I'm doing is I am setting the path equal to percentage path. Percentage path means what? Already existing path. What is that? See, that's why we have typed this command echo path to see already what are all the paths are available in our system. To see, we can use what? Echo percentage path percentage. Okay, this is the way we can see the existing path. Now I am going to set along with this path, my Java path also. See this, how I am setting. See, path and semicolon. See, where is my Java now? Inside this, I am taking up to this bin. Okay, so bin, I am taking the path. So before that, see here, I am compiling the Java already existing Java program. What is that? First, I think we have seen this one. It is saying simply this is not recognized, right? Okay, now see, once again, I'm setting the path now. Set path equal to percentage path percentage semicolon. I am putting along with this path. See, what is the purpose of percentage path I am giving means already we have set up path. Along with the paths, I am putting my Java path, otherwise my bin directory path as well. Okay, see this. Now set is done. Now again I am asking what is that? Echo percentage path. See here, somewhere that path also there, right? Okay, that means we have already some path by default available in our system. Along with the paths, I am going to put my Java path as well. Okay, yes. Now see this, I am going to compile my Java program. See, Java C first dot Java. See here, now it is not saying any error. That means our program is successfully compiled. Okay, successfully compiled. So the main purpose of setting the path is to recognize our command. See, this is very simple. This is why we are saying this is command means command prompt means we are inserting DOS operating system by providing some command. Otherwise we can commanding this operating system by saying some commands. That means Java compiler. We are here, exactly what we are saying is we are instructing our DOS operating system, go and start my Java compiler. Go and start my Java compiler. How your system knows where is the Java compiler? That is the reason we are setting the path variable up to bin. Inside the bin directory, okay, the Java compiler will be there. See here, somewhere, see, Java c.exe. This is exactly the compiler. Okay, so here exactly what we are doing is we are instructing our DOS operating system, go and start my Java compiler and give this first .java file. That's it. Okay, then what the Java compiler will do? It will take the .java file, and it will check inside any syntax error is there or not. Any syntax errors are available or not. If there is any syntax error, it will give the error details. Otherwise, it will compile .java file into .class file. This is the purpose of Java compiler. Okay, so once again I will repeat the same concept here. People will ask, if you are trying for the interview as a fresher, what is the purpose of Java compiler? So Java compiler will take the .java file, it will compile in the sense it will convert your .java file into .class file. Okay, compare the .java file into .class file. During the compilation, it will check any errors are available in our program or not. If it is there, it will show the error. Otherwise, it will convert your .java file into .class file. This is the purpose of Java compiler. Are you clear, guys? Yes. Now, and again, how you are here, simply you are putting the command. How your DAS operating system will recognize the compiler? That is the reason we are setting the path. So path is what is the purpose of, again, path is it will set the, it will identify the, otherwise it will recognize the compiler where it is sitting. So that path we have to put here. Okay, so any doubt in this? No, nothing, right? Okay, now see this, and now I am compiling. Now see, it is no error. Now, now see the directory here. Now first dot class file is available. Now there is no error. Now what I am doing is, now see, I am, this is the way we are going to run the .class file. First step, we have to create a .java file and compile the .java file. Then it will create a .class file. So this is the way you have to execute the .class file. So during the execution, no need to give any .class and all. Just you have to give the only the name of the class. What is that? The name of the class, Java and space first. So this is the way you are going to run the Java application. Okay. Otherwise .class file. See, now we got the output called success. See, inside the okay, our application, we have a system. We will see very clearly what is the purpose of each and everything. Okay, yes. Now this is the string, it is displaying success. We got the success. So this is the way you have to write the program, and we have to compile the program. In interview, people will ask, how will you run the Java application? Using Java command. Java and first, what is that? Java and name. First is what? Name of the class series. This is the name of the class. What is that? This is the name of the class. First is the name of the class. Then during the run, you have to give Java space first. This is the way you have to run the .class file. Okay, then what will happen when we type Java? Again, we are commanding our DAS operating system. So what will happen here when we are typing Java? As soon as we type the Java, our DAS operating system go and start our Java virtual machine. That is called as JVM. Okay, that is called as JVM. Okay, so we have seen, see previously, did you remember what are all the tools are available as part of JDK? There are 4 tools we said. Okay, the first tool is a compiler. We have, the compiler. How will you start the compiler? Java C we said earlier. So what is the purpose of the compiler also we said, right? So it will compile, otherwise convert your .java file into .class file. Okay, then next JVM. So whenever we are typing the Java, so your DAS operating system will start the Java virtual machine. Okay, and give this .class file. That's it. That is the Java of this Java command for this operating system. Okay, whenever, otherwise, as soon as you type the Java space name of the class, so it will load the class inside the Java virtual machine. It will start the Java virtual machine. It will load the first class. That's it. Okay, that is the thing. So then what it will do? It will execute the main method. main method. Okay, yes, see it is displaying first. Okay, and again this is also an important interview question. People will ask during the execution what JVM will do exactly. There are so many internal things will happen as part of Java virtual machine. I don't want to confuse the entire thing now, but at present you have to remember one thing. See this, I am doing one small thing, hyphen verbose. Okay, one second, sorry. Okay, I'm putting this command here, hyphen verbose. See, please observe here. This is very important, very important. See, in between class name and Java, I am giving the command called as verbose. What is that? Verbose. See, we are seeing lot of things happening here. See, these are all called as jar files. Please see this. What is this? These are all jar files. And again, see here. What is this? Success. This is also one of the statement we have written, that is also displayed here. Then what is the point here is, whenever we are typing Java space first, this operating system will load the JVM. So as soon as JVM is started, JVM will load all the jar file. What all the jar file is there as part of our installation directory will be loaded inside our Java virtual machine. That's why we have seen, see, that is the one we have seen. These are all jar files. These are all the jar files. These are all the jar files. It is loading. Along with the jar file, it is loading our dot class file also. So where it is, see, first, see, observe here, first from file D, first is a class which is available where inside D colon Java samples. So it is loading this class also from our hard disk into JVM. The concept here is, in order to run or execute our dot class file, your dot class file only not enough. We need some supporting files also. That files are called as jar file. It is very important. People will ask in interview. So what is jar file? Why it is required? What is jar file and why it is required? Jar, again here I'm going to explain. Jar stands for Java archive. What is that? Java archive. Jar stands for Java archive. Okay. In order to run our dot class file, not only our own dot class file is required to execute our dot class file, we need some of the jar files. Okay. During the execution time, our JVM will load all the jar files along with the class. Okay. So simply we can see at this stage we can say this is called as Java archive file. Then what is there in the archive? You people well known about archive in the sense collection of some files. Otherwise here we can say jar file contains set of classes and interfaces. What is that? Classes and interfaces. We will see classes and interfaces purpose later, but at this stage you have to remember what is there inside the jar file. Set of classes and interfaces. During the execution of our program, Java virtual machine will load some of the jar files. Simply we can say library files. What is that? In common terms we can say these are all the library files. For example, when we go for .NET or some other Microsoft product, we should have some DLL file and .exe file. So those files are required to execute or run some of the applications. Same way, to run our dot class file which is developed with the help of Java, we need some of the library files. Those library files are treated as jar file as part of Java. It is very simple. Okay. Yes. Then the people will ask in interview what will happen when we type the Java space and class name. So it will load the it will start the JVM, then JVM will load the all the jar file inside the JVM Java virtual machine along with your dot class file. Okay, yes. And one more point we need to cover here is sometimes in interview people will ask, so how it is otherwise, why it is executing this system dot out dot println method, people will ask sometimes. Okay, this is the syntax, this is the way JVM is designed. What is that? JVM is designed. For example, see, I'm going to change this method name as a main. Okay, change main one, I'm changing this method name, simply what I'm changing this method as a main one. Now again I'm making compilation. Before that I'm going to delete the dot class file which is there in the directory. Okay, now what I'm going to do, 1 second, now I'm going to okay, 1 second. Again I'm going to make compilation of my dot class file. C Java C first dot Java compilation is done. Now dot class file is created. I'm going to run this. See what will happen when the Java space first, it will load the class. What is that? It will load the class inside the Java virtual machine along with the .jar file. Okay, yes, see this, what it is saying, main method not to find in the class. So this is the way JVM is designed. Very simple. Whenever we are typing Java space class name, it will try to load the class inside the JVM along with the jar file, and it will check inside our dot class file any main method is there or not. This is, we can say, starting point of the execution of the JVM. This is also an entry question. People will ask, what is main method? What is the purpose of main method? The main method purpose, otherwise we can say, it is the starting point of the execution by the JVM. You should not make change of this method name. Okay, we can provide n number of main method, doesn't matter. We can provide n number, that we can see step by step later, but method should be a main. If you want to execute the dot class file, then main method is compulsory, and this argument also compulsory. This argument, you know, the string argument array. So this is one type of string argument. We will see the data type and all later. Okay, but anyway, at this stage you can see main is a method which is the starting point of the execution by the JVM. If there is no main method, then JVM will simply say there is no main method, boss, I will not execute your dot class file. Okay, that is the error we got here. Okay, right. Okay, then main method is a starting point of execution by the JVM. If in order to execute our dot class file, compulsory we should have a main method that should have a proper syntax. Okay, now I am providing main method. See, I am removing the static. Let's see what will happen. Okay, I am removing static. Again I am what I am doing, I am going to compile my .java. Again I am running 1 second. Okay, see, still it is saying main method is not a static. Okay, that means the main method should be always static. We will see the purpose of static later. Okay, we will see the main method, the keyword, otherwise the purpose of static. Okay, if you want to, you have to remember this point always. If you want to run or execute our dot class file, we should provide one main method. That type should be public static void. This statement is compulsory. Public static void. Okay, see, I'm going to remove this void. Instead of void, I'm giving some other, you know, keyword called int. Okay, we will see the data type and all everything later. Okay, again I'm making compilation. You can see it is saying, what is that? Return statement is missing. That means it is an error. Okay, then I am going to give void. Okay, now this is fine. I'm compiling once again. I'm running this. Okay, now compilation done. I'm going to run this Java first. Okay, now this everything is fine. Now we have executed. Now it is working fine. Now I am closing. See, one more thing you have to remember. I am closing this command prompt again. Okay, Now I am starting the command prompt. I am deleting main dot class file. See here Java C space, again I am making compiling first dot Java. See, now again I am trying to compile. What it is saying? It is saying Java C is not a that means it is not able to recognize your compiler. So this is the problem here. See again what we have to do, set path equal to percentage path, already existing path, semicolon, and again this exact our Java path here we have to set. Okay, yes. Now see, I am going to compile once again. Yeah, now there is no error. Now see the issue here. Every time we are closing the command prompt or restarting the system, okay, we need to set the path variable again and again. That means whatever path we are setting through this command prompt, that is temporary path setting. What is that? Temporary path setting. So we have to avoid these things. In order to avoid this, what we are doing is we are going to set this class path permanently inside our system. For that we are going here, see, right click, okay, properties, and again here advanced setting, environment variable. See, very beginning, if you are installing the installing the JDK, there is no path which is ends with bin of the JDK, nothing, right? I'm going to add new one. Okay, I'm going to add new one. See, just double click here, just paste it here. Okay, that's it. Okay, okay. So this is one way. There are two ways. I told you there are two ways we have to set the path variable of the JDK using set class path in the command prompt, otherwise in the system variable. Okay, otherwise in the system variable. Okay, where is our Java here? Sorry, samples, Java samples. I am going this one way to go directly inside the directory. Where is our program? Otherwise .java file is saved. Okay, now see, again I am doing, it is working happily without any issue. Okay, there are three important interview questions we have covered today. Okay, what interview, how many ways we can set the path variable? One is temporary path, another one is permanent path. Permanent path in the sense inside the system we have to set using the system variable, and another one is in the command prompt we can set temporarily. Okay, there are two ways, and another one is JVM. So what will happen when we type the command Java? So when as soon as we type the command Java space class name, it will, our DOS operating system will start the Java virtual machine, and it will load .jar file inside the Java virtual machine along with our .class file, and it will start the execution of main method of the .class file. Okay, so again, what is the purpose of main method? The main method purpose is it is a starting point of the execution of our Java virtual machine. Okay, so that's all for today. So we will continue next interesting core Java concept in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye. Stay with us. Yeah, bye.